Christine Lanroll, can you hear me? This is Laura.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Christine Peters, can you send her a link? She was unable to join the meeting and she was trying to.
Yes, I did click on promote to panelist, and I don't know if she's getting a message that says like to accept mine, but I was trying to do that way, if that's usually the easiest way. I can allow her to talk too, so I can help troubleshoot. Hi, Christine.
Okay. Oh, there she is.
Christine, did you get an invite to promote you? Oh, I think it worked this time.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Christine.
Yeah, that's always the easiest. And sorry, I did step away from my computer, so I apologize, Laura, if I missed you earlier.
No, I'm good.
Oh, good. Okay. I wasn't sure it's the first time I stepped away and came running when I heard you.
Christine, can you send Delaney Fox a panelist link? She has a community council update.
Yes.
Thanks.
Hey, CL, before we get started, I owe you an apology.
For
I,
what?
I totally forgot to introduce you and Meg last night. So I apologize for that. I'll do better
Oh, no worries at
if there's a
all.
next time.
We were hiding in the audience, so
Yeah.
totally fine.
I know, I looked over, I knew you guys were there, but I looked over and just looked at the people up and, on the tables. So I apologize. I didn't
Oh, no
it
need.
was
Thank you.
inadvertent, sure. Hey, George, you missed our reunion last night. Sorry you couldn't make it.
Reunion for,
The board at the deliberative.
when was that?
Last night.
No, I was at the deliberative last night.
You were online, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, everybody else was at the school. That's all.
Oh, no. I was, unfortunately, I have to quarantine.
Oh, still? Okay.
Yeah, I have to quarantine. I'm actually, let me tell you, Pim, I'm afraid to step out of my house now because I think I'm going to get hit by lightning.
Oh, jeez.
I got to go, I have sinus surgery on Thursday. And so I took a COVID test and I have to quarantine. I've been quarantining for the last 5 days.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just giving you a hard time anyway.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry. It's been a rough couple of years, let me tell you.
Well, I apologize. Sorry.
I'm running out of
Anyways.
body parts for them to operate on.
All right. 6 o'clock. So I'd like to call the Souhegan Cooperative School Board meeting to order. I'll start off by reading the right to know script. So today we'll be conducting a school board meeting in the Souhegan School Board. Before we get started, I'll read through a checklist to ensure that the meeting that we are holding is in compliance with the right to know law. As chairperson of the Souhegan School Board, I find that due to the state of emergency declared by the governor as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and in accordance with the governor's emergency order number 12 pursuant to executive order 2020-04 and its extensions, this public body is authorized to meet electronically. Please note that there is no physical location to observe and listen contemporaneously to this meeting, which was authorized pursuant to the governor's emergency order. In accordance with the emergency order, I am confirming that we are providing public access to the meeting by telephone with additional access possible by video and other electronic means. We are utilizing Zoom for this electronic meeting. All members of the committee and staff have the ability to communicate contemporaneously in this meeting through this platform. And the public has access to contemporaneously watch and or listen to the meeting on Zoom and via phone by following the directions and links provided on our website, www.sau39.org. Number 2, we have provided public notice of the necessary information for accessing the meeting. Number 3, we are providing a mechanism for the public to alert the public body during the meeting if there are problems with access. If anyone has a problem, please email awallace at awallace@sau39.org. That's AWALLACE@sau39.org. Number 4, in the event the public is unable to access the meeting, will be adjourned and rescheduled. Number 5, please note that all votes taken during this meeting shall be done by roll call vote. So finally, number 6, let's get started by start the meeting by taking a roll call attendance. When each member states their presence, please also state where they are and if anyone else is in the room with you during this meeting, which is required under the right to know law. So I'll call the roll. Sorry for the extra noises. I'll start with, I see Stephanie.
I am at home and I am alone.
Christy.
I am somewhere in New York on the side of the road. Well, in a parking area, safe.
And is anyone in the car with you?
No.
Okay, thank you. Laura.
Hi, I'm home and alone.
Thank you. John.
Glover is home outside and alone.
All right. And George.
I'm home and I'm alone.
And now I see why Steve is not on, doesn't have his own screen. He's in with Adam. So, and Steve.
Steve, I am at the school office with Adam and Ms. Fox.
All right, great. Well, thank you. All right, and I will start with our first public input. Do we have anybody from the public that would like to provide a comment or a question to the board? Please use the raise your hand feature and we'll call on you and give you 3 minutes if required. I would allow a few moments while folks see a hand by Miss Lisa Eastland. Go ahead, Lisa. You're on.
Hi, Lisa Eastland, 19 River Road, Amherst. I was just wondering if the admin reorganization that was talked about last night at deliberative has been posted someplace. I haven't seen that, and I haven't been to every one of y'all's meeting, but I was just interested in that, if that was going to be posted someplace for us to look at.
Yeah, so yeah, even though this is not supposed to be a give and take forum, I will provide an answer, and that is that whole presentation, as you may have heard last night, is going to be posted, if not already, will be posted on the SAU website in several spots. And I just don't remember all of the spots, but it will be in at least 1 or 2 locations. And that's part of the presentation. You'll see that there. Okay, anybody else? All right.
Mr. Chairman, Delaney Fox
yes.
has a community council update if we could.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure if that was on the agenda, but.
No, it's not, but that's, yeah, I know you mentioned it prior to the meeting, so I apologize. Delaney, please go ahead with your update.
Hi, so last week or 2 weeks ago was FangFest, and that went really well from a student's perspective. Everyone followed the protocols and the guidelines that were in place, and we were fortunate enough to have an outdoor assembly that Friday. So I think that seniors were especially grateful to have that opportunity. And so thank you to administration and everyone that worked on that to make it possible. And then prom is also going to be happening this weekend for juniors and then next weekend for seniors. So that'll be exciting to have. Graduation is also exactly a month away. Don't ask me how I feel about that because I don't know. But the planning for that I've also heard is going well. And then from community council itself, we had a new proposal brought yesterday that would create a student feedback committee that would work hand in hand with the Dean of Students to try to send out surveys and receive feedback from students on different issues that we see throughout the student body and the school, and then work to resolve those. And then so I'll have more of an update at next meeting on the 18th, because hopefully we'll be able to vote on that by then. And then we also elected our new moderator, Maddie Daniel. So congratulations to her. I'm sure she'll do a great job. And then in the coming weeks, we'll have our grade rep elections for sophomores and juniors. And then following that, we'll have our executive elections.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Sorry, were
How many
you?
goals you scored today against Concord?
Oh, Adam would like me to tell you how many goals I've scored today against Concord. It was 2.
All right. Good
Not
job.
very impressive, but just so you all know.
You're usually up in the 6 or 7 range. That was a question to you, Delaney. So.
We didn't hear it because we both were doing our muting and turning off things. So could you repeat the question?
Sorry, the question was, Delaney, are you usually up in the 6 or 7 goals per game range? No, you're still muted, Delaney.
No, I'm not. I usually score about 2 or 3. So
Okay.
again, not very impressive.
Well, good. The bottom line is, did the team win? All right, there you go. It's a team effort. The team wins. That's great. Good job. Anybody have any questions that they like to ask Delaney about her reports? No? Okay. Thank you, Delaney. Appreciate the committee update, or the community council update. That was great. And I'm glad Fank Fest went really well. All right. So we're through that. The next thing is we're moving into non-public. Is that correct, Mr. Superintendent?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't skipping some other item. All right. So I'll take a motion to go into non-public.
Glover moves to go into non-public.
Okay. I have a second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Stephanie. I will do a roll call vote. Steve Coughlin.
Your vote.
Oh, yes.
Stephanie.
Yes.
George.
Torres, yes.
Laura.
Taylor, yes.
John.
Glover, yes.
And Christy.
Peters, yes.
And myself, Gronster, yes. So we are in non-public. Okay.
Just one minute, Mr. Chair. Let me make sure
We still have 2
attendees.
and then let me see if I can.
There we go. They're off.
And can you
And-
lock Adam?
Yep, I just locked, and Christine, can you stop recording if you are?
Oh, yes, thank you.